Okay, we're going.
Hey,
So talk about today's session and then talk about the album.
in unison?
Now you
In
first.
harmony, yeah.
In harmony. Wow, we're just cooking along. I'm serious. Toby came in for 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He's going to be leaving Saturday. I'm going, how can we get 11 songs done in 5 days, And here we are, we have one more song to do, and it's only Thursday tomorrow. He's just nailing them, man, and it's been so exciting, to see songs that, I know they're good songs, but it's an equation. A great song's got to meet a great singer, or else it's
What's
nothing.
the point?
It's nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
And I value that. I've been really lucky through the years to have great singers, and Toby's one of the best. I know that if I write it, he will deliver it and exceed my expectations. That's what's so exciting about it.
Thanks, man. Well, I told you when we were talking about booking sessions, I was like, "You really think it'll take us 5 days?" Yeah, man. We gotta have 5 days, man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we have them because
It's giving us a little extra time to do some stuff,
and
which is good. We weren't gonna have that luxury if I would have not been able to deliver.
Yeah, I mean, we got the photo session for the album, which is,
I'm surprised it's going so quick myself, actually. You hit me at a time where I've been really sick the past, I don't know if you knew this or not. I've been really sick since December. I haven't been able to get over it.
What kind of sick?
All up here stuff. The weather's been playing a part in that. It's like 20 one day and then 75 the next day.
Mm-hmm.
It's back and forth. Then in February, I was finally starting to feel, throat-wise, feel a little bit better. And then in February, I got the stomach flu, and that was bad. Woke up at 3 in the morning, real nauseous, and you can guess what happened after that. But I was in bed all day Friday, and then I actually sang Friday night and had a fever on stage. Fever broke while I was singing the song, which was, I don't know if that's ever happened. He probably has, but
A lot.
all the time. Every show he does.
I call it the Ides of March cure.
Yeah.
I've gone on deathly ill. By the end of the set, I'm 100% cured.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's music.
Music heals you.
It is, and the good spirits around me, all the guys in the band.
Well, I wouldn't say that I was 100% after the show, but I definitely was able to make it. And I was sweating and drinking tons of water, and everybody's like, "Are you gonna be on stage? Are you gonna be okay?"
Yeah,
man.
The audience is coming up to you. You gonna be okay?
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Well, so the bottom line is, you came out here. You didn't have any of those.
It just
problems.
It went away. Like and I was scared I was going to get sick because our babysitter had a bout with the stomach flu last week, and we were hoping that Asher wasn't in the mix of that.
Yeah.
And brought it home, then I would have had it. Whole other story. Anyway, so real healthy this week. Feel good.
You digging the tunage?
Absolutely, everything you write. How can I not dig it?
Well, thanks. I think something about my songs, and you said it the other day, until you sing it, you don't understand it as much as you will later. You hear someone do it, it's nice, the melody, blah, blah, blah. But once you make it your own, then it comes to life. And that's what I'm finding with your vocals. It actually adds meaning. The depth of your voice is really funny. The bridge we just did on Everything Money Can't Buy, I was like, Toby, what are you doing, channeling Otis Redding or something? He was like down on his knees. He wasn't, but it felt like he was down on his knees. Yeah, I don't know if Europe is ready for that, but they're going to get it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Talk about the direction this album is going compared to the first three.
Well, do you want me to start that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, first album, we're flying blind. First of all, I had a lot of songs that were stockpiled for 20 years, some of them. I mean, it's criminal. I wrote it in 84. No, 83. Anyway, long time ago. It was going to be on the Vital Signs record, but it wasn't to be. So I had a stockpile of stuff. Sound of Home, might have been about 3 or 4 years old once we cut it. So it was a brand new band. I remember Serafino, our label CEO, coming out to meet us, and of course he knew me for years, but he's, Toby, you're a baby, you know. We couldn't believe how young Toby was because he had that mature voice. But I think through the albums, there's been a little bit of a movement. The first one was very pop, very Vital Signs, and then Destiny Stone was much heavier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not from a heavy guitar standpoint, but from a thematic point of view.
Mm-hmm.
It was in a darker place. And the
Roaring
of Dreams, that's one of your favorites. Why is that? Why do you like it?
I think that one's just, it sounds a lot more current, and it's a mix of 80s sounding melodic rock, but with a current feel to it. Like Let Me Let You Go and Heaven on Earth. They all sound like they come from this time, and I think that's why. Like you said a little bit ago, our first album, the first album we had was, those are songs that you had been sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
So of course the style is going to be different. Mm-hmm. I think by the time we got to Roaring of Dreams, you were kind of influenced by some other stuff too that was playing on the radio or what have you. Mm-hmm. That kind of brought it to a more up to date level, if you will. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like Heaven on Earth. I always thought that could be something that that was just jamming on the radio right now.
Yeah, well, I haven't given up on that, of course. I mean, I think all these songs, a lot of them will find their home, like with a movie or a soundtrack or a television show. This album, I think, has a lot of songs that could end up on the not only on the radio but in movies.
Yeah,
they're very cinematic in scope. Heaven on Earth was one of my favorites, and that, of course, was when Karen's brother died, Andy, and I got a sign from him in a dream. He said, "Jim, you're living Heaven on Earth right now."
Yeah.
And I wrote that song. So there's a lot of emotion every time I hear that song.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to next January, I want you on world stage, and I want to give you not just one number or two. I want it to be, at least 3, just like everyone, and play a couple from the new record, and maybe one classic. One time, I know you remember this, you did A Gift of Song. It just brought down the house. That's from...
was that the one I started bawling on stage?
Yes.
Was that it?
I was there for that.
I don't know what happened there. I just all of a sudden just got real emotional.
Very, yeah.
Which was somewhat embarrassing, but I don't know if anybody else felt that.
People love that. And when it's genuine, That's from Destiny Stone, correct? Gift of Song.
No, that's the first album.
No.
Oh, you're right. Destiny
Stone.
I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Courage to Love Somebody, we've done that at World Stage. That really up-tempo, punchy.
Mm-hmm. Gone, we've done.
Gone. Song I wrote with Larry.
That's a great
song.
Still one of my favorite songs.
That's one of my favorites.
I'd like to do maybe Let This Bounce Around in Your Noggin, Back to Camelot, or Last Safe Place.
Both.
Ooh.
Either.
Last Safe Place.
Last Safe Place. That's a goodie. But this album.
But there's a lot of songs on here too. I mean,
really?
let's just do them all.
Let's do them all. Hey, if we have our own show, and we are, looks like we are going to go to Europe this summer, or late summer, for at least a week. Germany, England, France, Belgium. People are demanding it. It feels good.
Hop on a pond jumper and start jumping ponds.
Exactly. New album, as far as a songwriter, I tried to simplify a little. I tend to modulate a lot, which for those who don't know, it's when you change the key in the middle of a song, usually to heighten,
which I love,
excitement, right? But some of them had like 3 changes, and it's like almost too much. So I try to simplify a little in this record.
Yeah,
I think
I
you've
can
noticed
hear
that.
Yeah. Good times, man.
The best.
One more to go, and
one more
we'll
song.
be done.
Tell them about that last song. Your wife and blah blah blah.
The one.
Send in your love.
Sending My Love Home to You, which actually would be is a perfect theme for me being away. I've got a 14-month-old baby and a 10-year-old stepson and a wife of almost 3 years now that I really miss. And I kind of wanted to save that one, you know, so I could leave on that note, you know. But it's about being away, and you know, every beat of your heart leaves me breathless.
Brings me closer.
Brings me closer, yeah.
I like your
sending
line, too.
my love leaves me breathless. Sending my love home to you.
Yeah.
So that's a good cut, man. I'm looking forward to singing that one. That's my wife's favorite.
Oh, that's neat.
Hey,
See you, Paul.
thanks
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
See
you.
you guys.